What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's week 89. 89 weeks we've been doing this. What's this? It's a vlog in a basement. It's an LGS, sort of. It's Pandora's Deckbox. Pandora'sDeckbox.com. You can go there. You can save 5% off your first order by using the code EATSHIPANDDIE or the QR code, etc. I'm Adam. I got a wife. I got some employees. I got a pug. I got a dog. And there's shit here. And you should come buy it because I don't want it here anymore. I would rather have money and fun than all the cardboard. Let's just trade all the cardboard for money and fun, and then that's how business works. Each week I talk about the news, talk about what's going on with Magic, Pokemon, etc. I guess One Piece occasionally. And then I talk about the business. That's the cool part, right? Everybody knows. All right, let's talk about Magic. You've been here before. It's 89 weeks. All right, we're going on almost 100 weeks here. It's going to be crazy. We had a 1-year anniversary sale last week. It was fun, but let's talk about that in the business news. I'll forget because I didn't put it in the notes. Magic news, terrible news. We start on tragic, terrible news. The Magic Crocs at MagicCon had 3-hour lines every day, and they sold out before the people in that line had a chance to buy. They're being scalped on eBay for $180 to $200. And Alex wanted some Magic Crocs size men's 7 would be ideal. Reach out if you've got them. I don't want to pay $200, but maybe a little less. Wizards has reported that Secrets of Strixhaven was the biggest pre-release they've had since War of Spark. It's not a dead game. Mickey makes some universes that people love in universe with the content and playable and good cards and nice lore, and maybe people will buy it and it won't be Spider-Man. MagicCon Vegas was last weekend, as I alluded to in our terrible news section. The preview panel happened. There's a lot of words here. If you already know Wallabies, just skip ahead. Well, I won't mark the timeline because I'm too lazy and it's late o'clock. Hobbit. They showed some Hobbit stuff. Smog showcase card. It's not a serialized. It's the equivalent to a serialized. They're not going to print serialized because they're going to want to print this in the future, maybe someday. Even though they say they never reprint collector boxes, they're leaving the door open on that one. Okay, it's gold. It's pretty. There are book cover cards, and they look sick. Surge foil is back, or as I lovingly call it, stretch mark foil. I think that was a wubby. I didn't call it that. It was funny. Box toppers are back too. Unbelievable. There's some drama about the box toppers. We'll talk about that in a second. No Commander precons for The Hobbit. That probably means the Lord of the Rings precons are going to shoot up. Hold on to them. Wait for Hobbit and see what happens. Collector booster boxes on Amazon for $4.55. That's MSRP. They are out of stock instantly. People bought them up. CBBs then had confirmed sales on TCGplayer for $800 to $1,000. I don't think that's smart. People that had Spider-Man, remember Spider-Man sold for $900? I know, Lord of the Rings collector boxes go for $1,000 right now, but that's because years have happened and supply is gone. There's going to be supply of these things. They're not going to be $800 to $1,000. You're not going to double your money from $1,000 to $2,000, I promise. If you do, I'll give you a free collector booster box. No, that's not true. Yeah, I don't know what people are going to do. I think when they come out, it'll probably be around MSRP. I think it's going to be $400 to $500 when it comes out, depending on the set reveal of all the cards and shit and whatever. Reality Fracture, Bloodline Recollectors, the showcase serialized art by Mark Poole. Facet foil is coming instead of Fracture foil because that would make too much sense. Hexhaven Schools, which is the opposite of Strixhaven Schools, kind of cool. I think it's the color combos that we didn't get from Strixhaven. Secret Lair Bundle, which is a weird name because I'm not sure there's actually anything to do with Secret Lair, but it has 2 collector packs. It's got 2 of 10 mythic cards from the set in a Secret Lair makeover. So I guess it just means they're fancy looking and not normal. There's 6 play packs, 20 borderless foil lands, and an exclusive spin down die. Promising 2+ legendaries in every pack. Play and collector. Regular legendary and Echoverse version. Example, Black Liliana, White Liliana, Fire Chandra, Ice Chandra, yada yada, you get it. Marvel Superheroes was also announced. What's his face? Vision, he showed up and talked on the panel. It was cool. The Mind Stone was revealed. It's fine. Mid. People are calling it the Mid Stone. It's funny. And then, you know, also all the rest of it. But it's Marvel. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Just be careful. Be careful with Marvel. We were all holding our Spider-Man collector boxes, hoping it's going to get boosted by this new set. And I think people, they see that another Infinity Stone is coming out, and they're like, wait, that's only 2 of 6. We get 4 more Marvel sets coming. And yeah, there's going to probably be an X-Men set. X-Men is going to be big. People love X-Men. Maybe they'll have a villain set, but then there's still 2 more sets after that. What are you going to do? Is there going to be a Space Guardians of the Galaxy set? I don't know. Cats. There were cats at MagicCon. There was a whole, like, you can go play with cats. And they showcased off the Super Drop. Remember last year when they had a cats versus dog thing? And they said whichever one would win, they'd get a Super Drop. It's cats. We got Felix the cat. We got Garfield the cat. It's June 15th. There were some other ones. And I don't know. I think the ones they showed are 1 card of each drop. So I think there's going to be a Garfield drop that has 4 cards or 5 cards, whatever. And then there's going to be a Felix drop. And then there's going to be a cute anime cat drop. There's this Sheltered by Ghosts. It's really cute and sad at the same time. I don't know. I think it's a super drop. So it wouldn't make sense if they revealed the 6 cards at the show and that's all you get. It's silly. All right. There's some one ring art drama. This dude, Dan Fraser, what the hell's his name? He took the old art. John was watching on the TV here, and he's like, that's the same art, isn't it? And he's like, oh, wait, he pulled it up. No, it's slightly different. It's flipped horizontal. It's the exact same art. The guy allegedly looked at it and traced it over, admitted to tracing it over. And then he just put a different sloppy cloud-generated background or something. It looks awful. It feels awful. And then the artist that originally painted it, they didn't get the credit. So on the bottom of the card, it says his name, and it should now. The Wizards made an announcement. He made an announcement. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like 70-something years old, and his brain is bad or something, and Wizards just gave him not even a slap on the wrist. They're just like, oops, oh, shucks, stuff happens. So they're going to give, I think the other artist was Marla or something. They're going to give her and Dan Fraser co-credits. He shouldn't get any credit. They have fired and blacklisted so many other artists for so little less than this. It's the ring. It's the one thing from Lord of the Rings everybody's going to look at and care about. And now it's like a shit fest. So it's, what a nightmare. It's in the box toppers. It's one of the options. You get in a box topper. There's like a Tom Bombadil card in the box topper. But it looks, what a mess. How does the art director not catch that? It's so stupid. Anyway, new Secret Lair alert. There's a Goblin Storm deck coming out May 18th. That's in 2 weeks, I think. Week and a half. The price is going to be $150. That's big because they used to be $200. Remember, Everybody's Invited and that other one that I can't remember. They were $200. They were $150 before that, but then they went to $200. Everybody thought it was going to be $200, and then the professor bitched about the price going up. So now it's $150. It's great. It's going to sell out instantly. I have that video edited of me telling you how to guarantee success in a Secret Lair. It's not going to be up by the time this goes out, but I'll have it out before May 18th. Okay? I'm going to put it on my personal channel probably because I don't want to ruin. There's going to be a lot of people that are mad that I share this information. And I don't care. It's fine. Everybody should be on the same playing field. It doesn't make any sense that some people that know how to get around the rules get the thing. Everybody should get around the rules and everybody should get the thing. Or we'll all be on the same playing field, and that's the whole goal. Pokemon news. Pitch Black product images have been released. I don't know how late it is. Did I edit the photos in? Maybe. Reception seems kind of mid, but I actually kind of like them. I think they look cool. The Pokemon, they're cool looking, and it's not going to be... This is a Charizard, but it's got Chandelure and stuff, and I don't know, I like it. Chaos Rising pre-release is on Friday. You got to get that Greninja. All right, whatever. Go to a pre-release. Have fun. We're going to have 2 here on Saturday, and they're sold out already. Riftbound news, Unleashed pre-release happened. It went pretty well. We had 16 people signed up each day. of those 16 people, like 8 or 9 showed up each time. I don't know what the deal is. I think a lot of people double book these things and they just go to whichever one's like most convenient for their schedule and where they are in the world at the moment or something. But whatever, people today were here. They had fun because there was few people. I gave people more participation packs. There wasn't pack prizing. There was just participation because it's a casual event. People just come see the new set. They don't know the rules. This is chill. So we're not going to do competition level prizing. Everybody gets 2 packs. If you come here and you play 2 rounds, you play 1 round, you get 1 pack and you're out. Luckily, most people stayed 2 rounds. All right, whatever. One Piece news. OP18 pre-orders just hit distribution. We'll put in for 1 million boxes and we'll get 3. That's One Piece. Business news. We had some growing pains pushing our full inventory up to Mana Pool. I did that, I think, maybe it was like right after last week's vlog. We had pushed a couple of bins, like the low expensive, not valuable bulk cards, just to like work the bugs through. And it was fine. We were catching bugs, we were fixing stuff, and then I pushed all of it. We were like, okay, we need to make money. We have like $140,000 worth of singles, and then it was like, we should probably sell some of these at some point. It's always been here for singles, and it will continue to be here for singles. There's a singles website that's cheaper. The Mana Pool site, we increased the margins a little bit because we were trying to slow our stuff down. So I pushed it up, and had so many sales. I had to increase margins by between 50 and 100%. We like doubled our money on cards, and people are still buying $2 cards for $6 plus shipping. I don't understand. It makes sense when it's in a card optimizer scenario where you have like 10 cards and he's like, oh, I want it from one seller. But this is like 1 card sales. There's 1 card that's normally $2. They bought it for $6. I don't understand what the hell's happening. But more money. It really makes me discover a lot of things here. I talk about it in a bit. We ran out of white envelopes. And that was always the plan, is that we weren't going to go with postage forever because you have to do like an origami thing to fold it into thirds, and then you got to do a packing thing, and you got to know whether or not the weights are right and the values of the cards, the number of the cards, the thickness of the cards. It's a whole fucking thing. And I wanted to make it cheaper and easier and more like scalable. So we did this thing. I made a whole new system that integrates with the Easy Post API. So we used our inventory system. I split out local orders and Mana Pool orders in their own tabs. Now you can click on a Mana Pool order, you pull it, and then you say Q for label. And then at the end of the day, you hit print labels, and it knows how many cards and how we pack the cards, and it's just going to generate a weight based on those details. It gives you a label with their name, and it knows how much the weight was, so it generates the correct amount of postage, and you slap it on as you build the order. So you just have like a big old list of labels. You got a big old list. You collapse them down. You grab the first one. Samantha Jones, you got this 1 card. You paid $6 for it. I don't know why. It's $2. You go, you grab the Samantha. Oh, I made my own packing list. I didn't like the look of the Mana Pool packing list. I made my own packing list. All right, so you grab the Samantha Jones's packing list. You put it in a card. You fold it in half. No origami, just in half, right? You put it in a 6x9 envelope. You slap this stupid label on there, and it's good to go. It's done. You don't have to worry about postage. You don't have to worry about additional ounce stamps or non-machinable stamps. It knows it all. Does it for you. You don't have no thinking. Louis from Kitchen Table TCG has 2 full-time employees just mailing cards. This needs to be scalable because I think at some point, if we want to and seeing how lucrative it is based on what people are paying for margins, just to have, I think it's because we have a wide inventory. We have like 100,000 cards. We could just have a guy or a lady or a friend or a dog to just pack singles all day. You can just sit here and pack singles all day and you just paid your $20 an hour for that because I'm not paying people minimum wage. It's bullshit. Anyway, it's blowing my mind. And so I discovered a thing. 2 things. When we look at EV, expected value for a sealed box, we see market price and we sift out cards under 50 cents and we get it on a number, right? And it says like, oh, Modern Horizons 2, it costs us $220 to get. There's $220 worth of value. So it's not really worth opening. Unless the people that are buying your Modern Horizons 2 cards are paying twice market. It doesn't make sense. So this $220 box you buy could be $440 worth of cards. It makes me think maybe we crack some more stuff. Especially stuff that people want. Like, obviously the new stuff makes sense. Strixhaven's going out the door like crazy. People want Strixhaven. People also want the old Strixhaven, right? School of Mages, they want some of those cards. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm liking it. We're still getting like 5 to 15 orders per day. If that trickles down to like 2 to 3 orders a day, we can just ratchet down that slow down extra margin I added, right? Everything's 50 to 100% right now. If I go to like 30 to 70% and then 10 to 60%, like, and it scales based on the price of the card. That's why there's a range. So like the really low stuff. And we set a floor. We set a floor of 75 cents for all the commons, uncommons, tokens, whatever. And $1.25 for rares and mythics. And people are still buying the hell out of it. It's crazy. Anyway, the system works now. Got through a lot of the bugs. Printing labels, printing invoices, printing local pickups, all this shit is happening. It's cool. I kind of think I should sell the software. I don't want to be like responsible for when it breaks and stuff, but if you have a Roka or you have a big inventory system and if you have a Roka and you don't have a way to sell your cards, reach out and maybe I'll hook you up. Maybe we need some guinea pigs to like kind of actually find all those super bugs, but there's some weirdness to the system. But it's mostly there. It's 99% there. And it's working for us. I think we're starting to make money now. I don't know what it was. The other thing that it made me think is that buying collections is even more lucrative than it used to be. Because before, we buy the collections, if it's over $1, it's like 45 to 65% cash to trade value if people want to bring in your bulk. And, bulk is obviously anything under $1, we charge bulk rate, $6 1,000 or $8 1,000, whatever it is now. Bulk is worth a lot. When you're selling with a floor as high as ours and you're doubling market value, like, oh my God, buying collections is awesome. So if you want to get into this business, buy collections and then have a really wide inventory and use our system. I wanted to record in the room before I cleaned, so it's early. It's only 9 o'clock right now, but now I have to go clean. I thought this is how it looks every Thursday before Tyler shows up. Well, it looks a little better than this. Every Wednesday it looks like this, and then it gets better. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go roll a die. It's a tungsten D20. It tells you the future if you believe that sort of thing. I want to say thank you to everybody who's watching and, the patrons and all that. We're getting there. It's a tough month. We had a lot of buying and less selling. The Amex card had like an $89,000 bill. We got to pay that in 2 weeks, so we're going to sell a lot of shit and, come do your thing. Do give us money so we can keep doing this. It's fun. All right, that's it for us. Goodbye. I'm going to roll this. Have a whatever kind of week. Hold on. I'll roll it and you'll know. 8. Have an 8 kind of week. Yeah, I think it might be an 8 kind of week this week. Bye!